Okay, Math 1, Worksheet 6.3, Box and Whisker Plots 1 through 8. Use the following data set for problems 1 through 8. The class scores for the Unit 6 test are given below. So first things first, we have to order them. I'm going to do that very quickly. So it is 45, 62, 68, 69, 72, 74, 75, 76, 76, 77, 81, 83, 83, 84, 88, 88, 93, 95, and 99. Okay, so you got to get them all organized. That's the first step when doing a box and whisker plot. Usually the first step in pretty much everything we do this unit. Okay, if I did this right, there should be 19 pieces. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So if there are 19 data pieces, the 10th data piece should be our middle. 9 on each side would be 18, the 10th one being the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that means 77 is our median, okay, which is our Q2. Does everybody understand that? The first thing we do is we find the median of our entire data piece. Okay, our data set, we call that Q2. All right, so the next thing we want to do is find the median of the lower half. So there should be 9 here, which means the middle of the bottom half would be the 5th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 72 is the median of the lower half. We call that Q1. Okay. And then the median of the upper half would be the 5th one up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 88. So that would be Q3. So you find the median of the entire set, then you find the median of the bottom half and the median of the upper half. Q2, Q1, Q3. All right, the minimum is your smallest data piece, which is 45, and your maximum is your largest data piece, 99. Those are basically the 5 things you need to make your box and whisker plot. Okay, find the IQR, the inner quartile range. You remember the range is the greatest minus the smallest, but we're only talking about our box of the box and whisker plot. So that's going to be Q3 minus Q1. That is our inner quartile range. I'm going to put IQR over here, which in this case is 88 minus 72, or what is that, 16? IQR. Our IQR is 16, from 72 to 88. All right, now let's go ahead and make our box and whisker plot here. So if we start at 40, I think I've got enough in there. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. All right. So start with our minimum is at 45, so that would be right here. Then we can go to our Q1, which is 72. So here's 70. So 72 would be about right here, so I'll make a line right there. Then our Q2, which is our median of the entire data set, it's at 77. So there's 75, so let's see, 76, 77, 78, 79. So 77 would be about right here. Then our Q3, which is at 88. So there's 85, so we'll say 86, 87, 88, 89. So right about there. This creates our interquartile range, or our box. And then our maximum way out here at 99, which should be about right there. And there is our box and whisker plot. How'd you guys do on that? So good? All right. Number 5, identify any outliers in the data set. What would be the outlier in the data set possibly? Possibly 45, right? All right. So 6, we were tasked in finding the box and whisker plot without the outlier. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to cross off 45, pretend it's not a part of the data set, and we're going to find all this information again and make a new box and whisker plot. So this time our minimum is 62. All right, our maximum is still 99, but we have to go back and we have to find, there's our minimum is 62 now, our maximum is 99. We have to find a new Q1, a new Q2, and a new Q3. Right? Okay, so remember, we always find our Q2 first. So let's go back up to our data set here. Now this time there's 18 pieces of data. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. So what we have to do is we have to take our 9th and 10th data piece, add them together, and divide by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So to find Q2 for our new data set, we have to average these two guys. So 77 plus 81 is 158. Divided by 2 is 79. Okay, so our Q2 for our new set of data is 79. Okay. Now, since our Q2 is right here, we still include 77 in our lower data set. So 62 to 77. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the 5th would be our Q1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 74. So our Q1 is 74. And the same thing up here. 81 is still a part of our data set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 5th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 88 is still our Q3 up here. All right, so now we have the 5 pieces of information we need to find our new box and whisker plot. So let's start by numbering 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And I purposely matched up all of my spaces here. I made them the same. So let's go ahead and make our box and whisker plot. First, our minimum at 62, which would be, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right about here is 62. Let's see, our Q1 is at 74, so there's 75. So our Q1's right about here. Our Q2's at 79, so it's right about here. Our Q3's at 88 still, so right about there. And our maximum is at 99, which is right there. Okay, we'll connect our Q1, 2, and 3 to create our box. Draw our whisker out to our maximum and our minimum, and we have our new box and whisker. Now let's compare the two. Now remember, the only difference between these two sets of data is one piece of data. Just that 45 right there. But look how much our box and whisker plot has changed. Obviously it's much shorter, okay? We can compare. We've lost quite a bit in our top whisker, which makes sense because we got rid of an outlier. But look at our box here. Look how far over it got moved. And look at our Q2. So we can see there's quite a bit of difference here, isn't there? Even though Q3 and the maximum didn't change, this scooted this box, everything moved over this way a little bit, didn't it? So outliers can change your data dramatically. So that's what you want to learn from this lesson. Okay, and what effect will the outlier have on the mean of the data? Well, we didn't find the mean, but we can assume the mean is going to get bigger, isn't it? Take out a small outlier, your mean will get larger. Okay, how do we do on box and whisker plots?